Shalom friends, my name is Dongo Mungai and welcome to my channel where I often talk about religion and relationships. Did you know Valentine promotes sexual immorality and not godly love? Yes, that is the truth and nothing else but the truth. Valentine's Day did not originate from God. It was designed by Satan to influence single adults and married folks into engaging in sexually promiscuous relations that are expressly prohibited by God, and which include adultery and fornication. Hebrews 13, verse 4. Today, this day is especially celebrated by men and women who are not legally married to each other. They spend the day or night engaging in sexually immoral practices under the dubious claim of showing love to each other. This is not strange because the day has always been associated with involvement in sexual debauchery. Here is what one major source has told us. Valentine's Day comes on the feast day of two different Christian martyrs named Valentine, but the customs connected with the day probably come from an ancient Roman festival called Lupercalia, which took place every February 15. The festival honored Juno, the Roman goddess of women and marriage, and Pan, the god of nature. One source has also observed that the Roman holiday, which gave rise to Valentine and which was for many years called Lupercalia, was celebrated with pagan sex rituals, and that it was about eroticism, lust, and fertility. The source further notes, as early as the 4th BC, young men sought their sexual partner during the Lupercalia festival. By a love lottery, young men would be able to win the companionship and sexual services of a woman until the next year's drawing. As to why Christians should not observe Valentines, this source also notes, there is no doubt that the origin of Valentine's Day involves strong infatuation and lust rather than genuine love. There are a lot of unmarried couples who use Valentine's Day as an excuse to participate in premarital sex. Often, this sexual act leads to unwanted and unplanned pregnancies, sexual diseases, and many other problems between the young men and the women involved. Sadly, some resort to abortion just to collect their mistakes. The source further notes, why do we, the source further asks, why do so many Christians limit their love on a specific day, in this case, Valentine's Day? Wouldn't it be great to demonstrate your love every single day? Married couples or those who are in a relationship can show their love and concern every day and not wait for Valentine's Day to arrive. After all, even if you celebrate your love on Valentine's Day, it feels awkward since this day celebrates lust and not true love. Now, here are 7 facts you should know. It is a summary of what Valentine is all about. 1. Valentine's Day was not started by God and promotes immoral and idolatrous practices which he hates, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9 to 10. Point number 2. The Messiah and the apostles and the Church of God, recorded in the Bible, did not observe Valentine's Day. Point number 3. Valentine's Day came up from a Roman festival called Lupercalia that promoted fertility rituals and sexually immoral relations. Point number 4. Valentine's Day was integrated into the Christian faith by the Roman Catholic Church, which also promoted Christmas, Sunday, and other pagan holidays. Point number 5. February 15 honored the Roman goddess of love, Juno, and was when young men were permitted to choose girls they could have sexual relations with. Point number 6. Valentine's Day often leaves young girls pregnant and rearing children on their own because young men were free to leave them after a year of sleeping together. Point number 7. Most people who express love during Valentine's are not married to each other and often leave each other after a few days or weeks or months. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this one. Thank you, and God bless you.